All right, so what's up, everybody? We're back in Pittsburgh, man. Just a nice little recap of the weekend, man, at the Arnold Classic this year, man. It was extremely humbling experience. I got to meet a lot of my supporters there, man. It's funny going places now and people recognizing me, knowing my name, and wanting to conversate with me and ask me questions, man. It's really, really dope. Trained arms Friday night at the Pros gym. Had a really great time there. Shout out to Indio Champ. He had a benching contest there. So I also got to run into him at the Expo the next day, which was Saturday. Saturday morning, we went to American Barbell. We trained legs there. Hunter Labrada was there while we were training. Didn't want to bother him while he was training. Us bodybuilders pretty much press for time, especially for events and things like that, man. So, I gave him his space there. But we spoke. Really good guy. It was always good to see him. I got to bump into my Axe and Sledge crew out there at the finals on Friday night. Great for me to be there and experience that. For me to be able to understand the magnitude of what I'm going to be competing in December. It was amazing to see the amount of people that were at the finals on Friday night. Watching all of the bodybuilders, watching how grueling the process is, watching the judges making all of the competitors pose. Was all eye-opening and also lit a fire in me. I have a newfound focus coming back to Pittsburgh to make sure that I do everything, leave no stone unturned, be relentless in my pursuit to become one of the best bodybuilders in the world, if not the best bodybuilder in the world in the 212 division. Walking around at the Expo was really cool. I got to see fellow bodybuilders, professionals, especially from Pittsburgh. Tons of people, too many to name. And I also got to run into my pro brother, Nick Walker, man. He gave me some very motivating, inspiring words of encouragement. The Toronto Pro. I'm always very, very optimistic when it comes to shows, and he heard me being optimistic. I just wanted to crack the top 5. He looked me in my face. He said, "No, you're gonna win that." He said, "You gotta believe that." He looked me dead in my eye and said, "You go up there and you go win that show, and so we can hang out at the Olympia." So for me to run into him at the Expo and to be able to give him my thanks and to, let him know that I appreciate those words of encouragement, that he believed in me, that I could go up there and win that Toronto Pro, punch my ticket to the O, to be out there and hang with somebody that I got my pro card with, just because we turned pro together back in 2020 at North Americans, man. So it's always sweet running into him. The whole experience this weekend for me was, like I said, extremely eye-opening, man. I always see myself as a regular guy, but I really got to understand that, I'm becoming a public figure and an influencer in the fitness game, and I always want to make sure that I remain humble. It was really cool at the event to meet everybody that wanted to come up to me and shake my hand, speak some words of encouragement, sharing very kind words with me, wanted pictures. I really, really appreciate every single person that approached me, asked for a picture, to shake my hand. And for all of you all in the future, if you ever see me out, don't be afraid to come over and speak and say hi. Sometimes I can maybe seem unapproachable, but I'm very humble. I'm very appreciative of all of my supporters. So I just want to say thank you to every single person, because I'm very appreciative of every single person that is a supporter of Dougie Flex. This whole weekend, in a nutshell, was something that I needed. I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that my friends and everybody came with me, especially Jay, man, being able to, help me document this process, man, and my road to the O, and truly walking by faith, not by sight, and having that faith over fear in myself that I will achieve everything that I set out to achieve. And that's my goal, man. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this, you take this in, and, all of you aspiring bodybuilders out there, just know that you can achieve your goals and your dreams. 2017, I was the fan going to the Arnold to meet my favorite bodybuilders and get autographs and pictures. And this time I'm the professional bodybuilder that people wanted to meet and come and see, and and I'm still a fan of the sport, so it was still amazing for me to still see a lot of the bodybuilders and people in the fitness game that I'm big fans of, man. So like and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, comment and share this video with all of your friends, and you all have a good one.